On the 30th of November 2013, a wave of disbelief and sorrow swept across the globe as news broke of the untimely demise of Paul Walker, an actor cherished for his role in the Fast and Furious franchise. The catastrophic car crash not only claimed Walker's life but also that of his friend, Rodas, leaving their fans and the entertainment world in a state of shock. In the days following the accident, a multitude of fans from various corners of the world converged at the crash site, paying homage to the memories of Walker and Rodas. This gathering of family, friends, and admirers served as a poignant tribute to their lives. But what transpired on that fateful day? On November 30th, 2013, Paul Walker's charity Reach Out Worldwide was hosting a fundraiser to support relief efforts in the Philippines. In a spontaneous decision, Walker and Rodas, a skilled ex-race car driver, took a drive in a striking red 2005 Porsche Carrera GT. Rodas took the wheel, with Walker beside him, as they cruised through Valencia, a Santa Clarita neighborhood, around 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Little did they know this drive would end in a catastrophic tragedy. The official report from the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office paints a harrowing picture. Rodas was driving at over 100 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone on Hercules Street. Suddenly, for reasons still unclear, he lost control. The car spun out, slamming into a sidewalk, colliding first with a tree and then a streetlight pole on the driver's side. The impact was so severe that it caused the car to spin again, this time hitting a tree on the passenger side. CCTV footage chillingly showed that the car erupted into flames almost a minute post-crash. The collision's intensity was such that it nearly tore the Porsche in half, and the sound echoed all the way to the charity event 500 yards away. Emergency services were alerted at 3:31 p.m., with LA County firefighters and the Sheriff's Department responding swiftly, only to find both passengers beyond help. The coroner's findings were grim. Paul Walker's life was claimed by a mix of severe burns and injuries from the impact. Identification through visual means was impossible due to the extent of the burns, and tragically, no organs were viable for donation. He had suffered multiple fractures, including in his jaw, collarbone, and left arm. The autopsy also indicated he might have been alive briefly post-impact, as evidenced by soot found in his trachea. Rodas, on the other hand, succumbed to multiple injuries to his neck, head, and chest almost immediately after the crash. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the investigation unfolded with startling revelations. Autopsy reports confirmed that neither Paul Walker nor Rodas were under the influence of drugs or alcohol. However, a bizarre twist emerged when crime scene investigators discovered that parts of the wrecked Porsche were missing. In a shocking turn of events, two individuals were later apprehended and sentenced to 6 months in prison for stealing pieces of the wreckage. Paul Walker's friend Jim Thorpe shared a poignant recollection with reporters at the crash site. He described the casual beginning of what would become a fatal journey. Rodas backing the car into the garage, Walker's spontaneous suggestion for a drive, and their departure. Thorpe's words echoed with irony and sorrow. Paul made his movies, lived his life, and died fast and furious. He loved speed, he loved cars, and it's tragically fitting that he left this world in a fast car with his friend. As investigations deepened, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department focused on the role of excessive speed in the crash. The car, they determined, was traveling well over 100 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone. While initial suspicions of drag racing surfaced, no evidence of a second vehicle was found. Intriguingly, Walker's family engaged stunt experts to explore an alternative theory involving the road's bots dots, those raised plastic lane markers. These experts speculated that hitting these markers at high speed could cause hydroplaning, a loss of control exacerbated by the Porsche's low-profile racing tires. Adding to the complexity, a 2004 memo from Porsche to its dealers surfaced, warning of the Carrera GT's control issues, especially on certain road surfaces. This revelation hinted at inherent dangers in the vehicle's design. The final farewell to Paul Walker was a solemn and private affair held on December 14, 2013, at the serene Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills. This intimate gathering was a blend of personal and professional worlds, with his family and close friends, as well as his Fast and Furious co-stars like Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, and Michelle Rodriguez, coming together to pay their respects. The atmosphere was one of deep reflection and profound loss. Vin Diesel, another of Walker's co-stars and close friends, shared his feelings in a heartfelt tribute. "Brother, I will miss your laughter, your sincerity, and your generous spirit. In every scene we shared, you brought out the best in me and made every moment unforgettable. Ride on, my friend. Ride on." This sentiment echoed the profound impact Walker had on those he worked with and the indelible mark he left on their lives. In a quest for justice and answers in 2016, Meadow Walker, Paul's then 16-year-old daughter, filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Porsche. She alleged that the car's design and manufacturing defects contributed to her father's death. The lawsuit pointed to the absence of certain safety features typically found in race cars or even Porsche's more basic models. It also highlighted alleged inadequacies in the car's side door reinforcements, suggesting they were made from inferior materials compared to standard vehicles. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department concluded that the fatal crash involving Paul Walker and Rodas was due to excessive speed and worn tires, with no mechanical failures contributing to the accident. Both men were wearing seat belts, and the airbags functioned correctly. Porsche noted that the Carrera GT had been modified after purchase and stated that Walker, an experienced driver, was aware of the risks. The lawsuit filed by Walker's daughter Meadow was eventually settled in a confidential agreement. Paul Walker's passion for supercars was well known, and he was revered by fans for his portrayal in the Fast and Furious film series. At the time of his untimely demise, he was actively involved in the filming of Furious 7, a follow-up to Fast and Furious 6, which had premiered in May 2013. In a gesture of respect and solidarity, Universal Pictures announced that a portion of the proceeds from Fast and Furious 6 would be donated to Walker's charity, Reach Out Worldwide. To honor Walker's legacy and maintain the integrity of Furious 7, his brothers, Caleb and Cody Walker, stepped in to complete his remaining scenes. Through a combination of their contributions and sophisticated CGI, the film was finished, culminating in a touching tribute to both Walker and his character, Brian O'Connor. The sudden loss of Paul Walker sent ripples of grief through his family, friends, fans, and the broader entertainment world. His death at the age of 40 was not just a loss to the film industry, but also to the community of car enthusiasts. In the wake of his passing, numerous tributes and memorials were organized worldwide. Paul Walker's remarkable legacy as an actor and car enthusiast continues to inspire and resonate with fans around the world. Share your favorite memories of Paul Walker in the comments below to celebrate his enduring impact on the entertainment industry and car culture. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.